could have your attention, we'll get started. This is a regular meeting of the council of the city of Ottawa, Illinois. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Awesome.
Here.
Gainier.
Here.
Eichelkraut.
Here.
Less.
Here.
Mayor. We have 5 present.
You all stand, please, and join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, November 21st, 2017, be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the City Clerk.
There is a second to the motion. Commissioner Awesome, any discussion or suggested changes in the minutes? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Is there anyone wishing to appear before the council tonight? Okay. Tom, are you going to take care of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
On March 21st, 1989, some people might say that was a black day for the city of Ottawa, but I don't think so. I think it's probably a pretty good day. Darren Smith started his career with the Ottawa Police Department. He served diligently and with honor for 28 years in patrol and was eventually promoted to the rank of corporal and then on to the rank of sergeant. Darren was a master firearms instructor for the department and was instrumental in our field training officer program and shaping young officers just beginning their career. On behalf of the City of Ottawa, I would like to thank Darren and his family for their 28 years of service and wish him the best in the future.
Thank you, and I think we all share that sentiment. Happy retirement. Let me know how it is. All right, let's move to Commissioner Eichelkraut's part of the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of December 1st, 2017, in the amount of $377,660.99 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly expense report of December 5th, 2017, showing expenses in the amount of $839,524.81 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution amending the funding agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Ottawa Visitor Center Incorporated for financial assistance for 1028 LaSalle Street, which has been on file for public inspection since November 21st, 2017, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing the execution of an ADA reasonable modification policy for an NCAT be adopted.
Is there a second? Mr. Gainier? Comments? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that an ordinance amending the operating budget for the fiscal year commencing May 1st, 2017 by the addition of $175,000 in the hotel motel tax fund be passed and approved.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion?
Yeah, this $175,000 is to buy the building that OVC is going to go into. We needed to actually amend the budget to give them the money.
Any other comments? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that an ordinance abating the tax heretofore levied for the year 2017 to pay debt service on $2.485 million worth of taxable general obligation bonds of the City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois, be passed and approved.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that an ordinance levying taxes in the City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois, for the fiscal year beginning May 1, 2017, and ending April 30th, 2018, and authorizing the City Clerk of the City of Ottawa to certify to the County Clerk of LaSalle County, Illinois, the several amounts required to be raised by taxation for the corporate purposes of said fiscal year be received and placed on file for public inspection. Be it further move a public hearing be set for Tuesday, December 19th, 2017, at 7:00 p.m. in council chambers on this said levy.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion?
Yeah, Mayor. As you can see, we're going to be placing our annual levy request on file tonight. Total request increase in levy, exclusive of debt service, is 5.76. As you know, this is probably the first time we've went over 5. So we will have it is scheduled for, what, December 19th?
Yep.
Truth in Taxation hearing. The current extension request is approximately 42,000 over the threshold. And our estimated EAV did go up last year, both from increased values and new and existing properties in the city of Ottawa, as well as, I think we're going to see later on, we're going to be annexing in some big properties. So we just couldn't stay under 5% because of that. And now I'm going to ask Don over there to give you some further details on this.
Sure. To put this into perspective, your governmental entity is required to do a truth in taxation hearing if the amount that you request in a given year exclusive of debt increases by more than 5% of the amount that was actually extended the prior year exclusive of debt. The city doesn't determine its equalized assessed valuation of the various properties that we tax, but we use the information from the county and then make some estimations relative to the ultimate taxation that we'll experience. As Commissioner Eichelkraut mentioned, our EAV did increase this year, both organically from properties that were within our boundaries that increased in value, as well as new properties. And then also, as he mentioned, some additional properties that been annexed to the city that will impact the base from which we draw the funding. As he mentioned, the dollars that the city is levying this year is 5.76% over the amount from last year's extension. So the total amounts there, last year it was, we were extended $5,479,346. Request this year is $5,795,034. So it's approximately $316,000 more than was extended last year. And again, as Commissioner Eichelkraut mentioned, it's approximately $42,000 over the threshold for the truth in taxation hearing. Overall, I mean, this is somewhat fluid depending on what the final EAV comes in at, but we would expect with this increase that it would be approximately 3.2 cents per $100 of assessed valuation. As you're aware that, the council manages this process as carefully and prudently as possible, but there's not a great deal of flexibility. We're got various funds here, and then we're required to fund our pensions to the appropriate amount, which we do.
Also, we'd like to say too that we wanted to get we're annexing these properties in, and we wanted to make sure that we got them in and got them taxed this year, so we didn't have to wait a year before we got their taxes in. So we're doing this as quickly as possible to make sure that we can actually get the money from them next year.
Any other comments? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Eichelkraut?
No, Mayor.
Commissioner Awesome.
Moved by Commissioner Awesome that a resolution authorizing acceptance and execution of an engineering construction services proposal with Eshli Detlinger and Associates Incorporated for the 2018 water main replacements be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Les, any discussion?
Yeah, this is a program we started a while back we've identified 6 problem areas of consistently broken water mains, and we're going to go and try to fix them before we repave the roads. So this project is be six areas for next year.
Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Awesome that a resolution authorizing the execution of easement agreements between the City of Ottawa and Advanced Asphalt Company and Robert Piercy and Dale Piercy be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion?
Yeah, this is for the big sewer project going up on Route 71. This will be the first leg from the industrial park. And neither one of these properties are going to annex.
and they're not going to be part of the TIF.
Any other comments? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less. Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Austin that the proposals received from Metropolitan Pump Company in the amounts totaling $17,980 to upgrade lift station panels regarding the SCADA system and replacing transducers for the wastewater department be approved and paid for from the wastewater fund.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less. Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Awesome?
Nope, just remember Friday's freezing for a reason. Live the dream. Get out there and donate and volunteer.
Okay, Commissioner Gainier.
We have the report of the police chief for the month of November. Squad car calls 1,402, arrests 406, prisoners 74, sent to state institutions 4, sent to county jail 4, sent to juvenile probation 10. Central Dispatch did 980 911 calls, and Central Dispatch handled 4,909 administrative calls. Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of Police Chief Brent A. Rolson for the month of November 2017 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less. Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the fire chief for the month of November. There were 2 bell alarms, number of still alarms 17, activated alarms 21, number of medic calls 255, number of transfers 65, mutual aid was at 5, number of patients 237, total calls for November 360. There was not any property, contents, or vehicle loss, so the total loss for November was at 0. Total non-residents billed for medical services was 79. Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of Fire Chief Steve Haywood for the month of November 2017 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less. Mayor.
Aye. You have anything else for the council?
No,
Commissioner Gainier? Okay, Commissioner Less, you have anything for the council tonight?
Yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know that next Tuesday, the yard waste dumpsters will be removed from the Jackson Street facility that we're currently doing our yard waste collection. They will be there through Monday the 11th, but again, Tuesday morning, they will be removing. So this will be the last weekend that you'll have an opportunity to dispose of any yard waste material until the spring.
Thank you. Don, anything else for the council tonight?
I do not.
Anything for the council?
No, thank you.
Okay, we'll go to the mayor's part of the agenda. I'd also remind people that this is our second weekend for our Chris Kringle Market. It'll be a little bit colder this weekend, but we've got, we'll have fires and a warming tent. We really need the warming tent to be air conditioned this past weekend almost, but it was a great success the first weekend, and if you hadn't had a chance to check it out, I urge you to do so.
All right, we have the report of the registrar for the month of November. There were 39 birth certificates issued and 33 death certificates. Certified copies were issued with fees totaling $2,439. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of Registrar Shelley L. Monks for the month of November 2017 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Very good to see more births and deaths for a change. Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less. Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Parking Administration Department showing fines collected of $2,605 for the month of November 2017 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the building official for the month of November. There were 40 building permits issued with fees totaling $2,570. Total number of on-site building inspections, 66. There were 3 demolition permits, which were included in the building permit fees, 1 sign permit for $50, 7 fence permits for $300, 5 tree care permits for $1,200, 1 massage therapy registration for $50, 2 general contractor licenses for $200, 1 electrical license renewed for $100, 15 electrical permits for $400, total number of on-site electrical inspections 41. There were 2 plumbing permits, which were also included in the building permit fees, total number of on-site plumbing inspections 13. Our ordinance enforcement officer did a total of 54 inspections, and our code enforcement officer did a total of 141 inspections, for a total of permits and licenses of 77, with fees collected of $4,877. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of building official Michael J. Sutphin for the month of November 2017 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll Paul?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the sidewalk program showing 2 participants in the amount of $1,285 for the month of November 2017 be received and paid for from the general corporate fund.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that an ordinance adding Chapter 26, Article 8 to the Municipal Code of the City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois, regarding the cupcake law and the direct sale of baked goods be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? We had a little problem at the Chris Kringle Market this weekend. I believe one of the vendors was shut down because of not having a commercial kitchen, but the state law does allow municipalities to adopt an ordinance which they refer to as the cupcake ordinance, which allows direct sale of baked goods, limited basis with certain restrictions. It's for small-time operators where monthly sales do not exceed $1,000 to help out our vendors. Any comment on that? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that an ordinance adopting a policy prohibiting sexual harassment in the City of Ottawa be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? This is an ordinance that's not required to be adopted by local governments. By the General Assembly, it became effective just this past month. We're adopting a model ordinance that was drafted by the Illinois Municipal League. Always been against sexual harassment, but now it's official. There will be. Any other comments? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing an application for the Illinois Housing Development Authority's Blight Reduction Grant between the City of Ottawa and Fair Graham and Associates, which has been on file for public inspection since November 21st, 2017, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of an agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Illinois Department of Transportation regarding the I-80 pedestrian bridge be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? This is the grant for the engineering portion of the pedestrian bridge over I-80, and it's an 80% grant. Any other comment? Motions to place it on file. Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of an annexation agreements between the City of Ottawa, Haldeman Reynolds LLC, Road Ranger LLC, Arthur J. Johnson Family Limited Partnership, and Roger and Sandra Hollowell be received and placed on file. Be it further moved a public hearing set for Tuesday, December 19th, 2017 at 7:00 p.m. in council chambers on these said annexation agreements.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Properties primarily at the intersection of Route 80 and 71 that we're bringing into the city. Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
The one item of new business. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution to enter into an agreement for administrative and coordination services with NCICG for Community Development Block Grant be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Do you have anything else before
No.
closed session? Moved by Mayor Eschbach that this council recess into closed session to discuss a matter of collective bargaining.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
I don't think, no.